there's a level of grace with his words and his encouragement that simply could not be just taught in seminary. I don't believe it. So, and I didn't prepare a word of it because I wanted it, like I said, to be authentic. The reality of it is, when you meet someone like Pastor Tom, and TLC started, been here about 10 years in this building, and Pastor Putty will mention more about that in detail, so I won't get into that part of it. But with Pastor Tom, people like him, they have an understanding of what kingdom of God is and what it looks like, and they don't put barriers, and their scope is different than most people. And I've seen that over and over and over again. They don't build walls or put structures in their head based on demographics, be it nationality, race, or even language. And being here 10 years, I can honestly say that in this church, we never felt that we were not part of it, and it just doesn't magically happen unless it comes from the top. And something like that always, I know, just being in business, comes from the top. And I know, Pastor, it didn't come without challenges. That's just the reality. So when I see you, when I talk to you, the words just sitting here before you came to me was pretty simple words, and they mean a lot to me. Faith, hope, and love. And it doesn't stop there, does it, Pastor Brennan? The greatest of these is love. And you, man of God, every time I've seen you, you have demonstrated the love of Christ. For that, on behalf of this congregation, and specifically myself, I want to say a heartfelt thank you for being you. That is all I have to say, sir. Thank you for being the hands and feet of Christ. Thank you by showing up and speaking the graceful words that you say, that I've heard you say so many times, that Christ is real and Christ is for everyone. Thank you, sir. With that, I'm going to let our Pastor Putty to the stage, and I want to, and Pastor Tom on the stage as well. And before I hand the mic over to Pastor Putty, I wanted to sort of explain what it is that Pastor Putty is doing at this point. What you're seeing, Pastor Tom, is Pastor Putty is going to the piece of cloth that he has is a shawl, and it's a sign of respect. It's a sign of reverence. And with this, we honor you, man of God, congregation future. To Pastor Putty, I will say this, Pastor Tom, you made me realize, and time again, and this is not a rehearsed thing, when you're operating in the love of Christ, you made me realize that perceptions are different, and your perspective is different. And I've only known a handful of people like Pastor Tom in my life, and every time when you point out to them what they have done, they almost look past that and they just move on as if what they said didn't mean much, because their perception in the love of Christ is very different. Mr. President.
Thank you, Brother Lodi.